Good evening. I'm Lew Goldstein, and welcome to another edition of Focus On. Tonight, my guests are two Princeton alumni, and we'll be talking about the great donation and gift they made to the university, Kwanza Joan and Jose Feliciano, who will be joining us today from the West Coast. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jose. Hi, Kwanza.
Hi, Lou.
Hey, Lou.
We are so excited to be here, coming all the way from the West Coast.
There we go. Well, virtual is great to a certain extent, but it's great having you both on here so we can talk a little bit about the fantastic gift you gave to Princeton University. But first, for everybody who doesn't know you, I'm going to give a little bit about your background. Kwanza is an artist. She's an investor. She's a lawyer. She's an entrepreneur who founded Supercharge, which we'll be talking about. And it's a media company that specializes in self-development and hosts a community-driven platform. She's taught cross-cultural negotiations at NYU and was a mediator for the New York Civil Court. She serves on numerous boards, including the board of directors for the Susan G. Komen Organization and the board of trustees of Bennett College, a historically Black liberal arts college for women. She also has recorded multiple music albums, with several of her songs hitting the top 10 on the Billboard magazine Dance Electronic Music Charts. That's great. Congratulations on those accomplishments. And Jose is the founder and managing partner of Clear Lake Capital Group, which is a private investment firm based in Santa Monica, California, that he co-founded in 2006. He previously worked at Goldman Sachs and the Tenenbaum Capital Group. He sits on numerous corporate boards, including serving as chairman of the board of directors for Janus International, Pretium Packaging, Unifrax International, and Wheel Pros, as well as nonprofit boards, including the Robert Toigo Foundation and the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Organization. So congratulations on doing that board work too, and founding your company.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the gift. Now, you gave a gift of $20 million to Princeton University, and the university has begun construction of 2 colleges and dormitories. So let's talk about what was the decision that you both made jointly about the gift. What's the purpose of the gift, and what spurred you to make the donation and investment and gift to Princeton University at this time?
Well, I'll start and you want to join
Yeah.
If I had to say it in one word, I would say access. And if I had to say it in 2 words, I would say inclusion. So if we put those 2 things together, access and inclusion, that really is at the heart and the foundation of why we gave. Knowing when I went to Princeton, when Jose went to Princeton, when my sister went to Princeton, that some of the experiences we had were not always ideal, but we always loved the university, but we knew that there were ways that we can always try to help it be better. So even, for example, I've got this shirt that says Boost Friend. And for us at Supercharged and with the Kwanza Jones and Jose Feliciano Supercharged Initiative, we're all about boosting each other to be better and boosting the world and boosting humanity. And how do we do that? We do it by powering possibilities. And one way we're able to power those possibilities is not just through our works and our actions of actually sitting on boards or volunteering and things of that sort, but we're also able to power those possibilities by donating. And I always say, you can give your time, you can give your talent, you can give your treasure. All of it is necessary. Not one thing is more important than the other. So that really is it, access and inclusion, and how we can continue to boost not only the university, but quite frankly, how we see this gift. And I think about Princeton when I was there, Jose and my sister Meta was there, is that Princeton is not just the students. It's not just the faculty, it's not just the trustees, it's not just the administrators, it's also the staff, it's also the community. So we know when we were there, and I remember it, there was a woman who worked at Princeton, and in the eating colleges she was there. She had worked for years and years and years in the community, and then in her retirement, she went to Princeton. She ended up ultimately being what I will say the inspiration behind a voter campaign now that is really encouraging students to go out and vote. So that for us is it, knowing that Princeton is for all. Our gift was also about it being more than just the school. It's about it being the community and for all.
And what I would add is, it also happened, I think a few things interacted, and it was the right time. President Ice Gruber has been talking a lot about expanding the number of students per year that Princeton, can accommodate. And part of that is to try to bring an even broader cross-section of society, right? People that came maybe from a lower socioeconomic background, people that may be Black or brown or yellow or coming from outside of the U.S.
Like first generation?
First generation, students. And we felt that it was very important, as part of that, as we think about, kind of like Kwanza said, access and creating more opportunity for people. One of the things that we talk a lot about as well is that oftentimes, particularly, students coming from different backgrounds, they may not even know that Princeton is there. They may not even know what they can aspire to, what they can achieve, right? And sometimes, people use in our community, a little phrase that you got to see it to be it, right? And we felt it was important that, alongside names like Rockefeller and Forbes, maybe it will help, some kid from Puerto Rico or from Mexico to see a Feliciano, hall building, or some kid from maybe suburban Princeton, New Jersey, or inner city Philadelphia see a Kwanza Jones Hall. And so it all came together at the right time. And we felt that this could make a major impact, not only to the university, but that Kwanza said to the community at large.